Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a shotgun mod here, and I love fucking shotguns. You know me, I'm Pop on Top, I love shotguns. This is the Mossberg 590. The custom Mossberg 590. I mean, we gotta do custom. It's a custom. This is custom, okay? The mod author wants you to know it's custom. They put it in the title. It is custom, though. Look at that reflex sight, or I guess that's the glow sights there. Shooting currently explosive frag ammunition. Yeah! Yeah! Exciting. But not exciting. No bullet counter reload. Every time you reload, I believe that's what, 5? So I shoot once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the base mag. But if you do want this weapon for yourself after you downloaded it, obviously I really do like to look at the glow sights, look at the custom model here. I guess we should show it off here in the Pit Boy so we can kind of zoom in on the thing. But it does look nice, not extremely high texture quality. It's a pump action shotgun. We're currently doing 350 damage with the advanced powerful receiver and the high explosive slam or high explosive slug ammo, and we have it on slam fire so we can shoot it very quickly because we don't have to pump it, right? Really. I mean, or we're rapid pumping it, right? Obviously, slam fire is a technique that can really be used in real life, but doesn't, happen extremely often. But we can do it in Fallout because it's fun. So you can craft it for yourself here at the chemistry station. Doesn't require anything, so you can craft this very early on in the game. Shotgun shells are not that hard to find because the game wants to give you a double barrel. You can also find it at weapon vendors. I'll show here at Sheffield. I'm not sure what level this shows up in the vendors, but I mean, obviously, if you just went in the beginning of the game, you can just craft it for free. But I mean, you can craft it for free regardless. But you can find versions here, right here. He has 3 of them for 589 caps a piece, which is fine. Is what it is. So obviously, we can customize the gun too. We have to go through some things. Obviously, we have it. Slam fire, so you just fucking putting some goddamn explosive fucking fragmentation shells down range. We can do all kinds of things with this. Obviously, you want the advanced powerful receiver, but even a standard receiver, we're doing quite a bit of damage here, right? Only 1 barrel, only 1 stock. Keep it simple. Glow sights or iron sights, baby. You don't need no fucking scope. It's a shotgun. You can put a suppressor on there, though. It does reduce the range. It does slightly increase the accuracy. So, like, if you're really worried about that shots, that's the one way you can get some accuracy back. But I'm not, and I would rather have the range. Obviously, we can go pump action. It does dramatically reduce the fire rate, but dramatically increase the accuracy. Slam fire, does get 45 fire rate to 6. It's going to be a huge difference. We'll show that off here. We do have some, different ammo types. This is supposed to be bird shot. It's a typo. It's just a burr shot. Burr shot ammo. It can make you go burr because you're fucking dead. Buckshot, right? 9 pellets. I don't know why birdshot's close range devastation, because it does reduce your range significantly and accuracy. And then you have your slug ammo, which would give you maximum range. A little bit less damage than the explosive ammo. Obviously, you're not making the target explode. Buckshot, varying levels of thing here. If you want maximum accuracy, high explosive slug and the slug, obviously, because they're both slugs, do that. So I guess we'll show off the buckshot because it is 9 pellets. And we'll show, I guess we'll try to see if we can see that. With pump action, though. See, now I'll pull the trigger as quickly as I can, and you'll see that's the maximum fire. It's still a good fire rate. I don't think you're really like, especially if you have a shotgun that hits hard, you really can just. That's enough damage, right? By the time you can, I mean, if you really are effective, and it is an effective weapon, especially with your high explosive rounds and stuff, right? You put 1 shot in. By the time you track to the next target, you're ready to shoot another shell, right? Like that's how pump actions work to me. It's only when you really got to start pumping a bunch of rounds into a single target. But if you use that high explosive ammo, I don't think that'll be that much of a concern. So let's take a decently sunlit wall here, though. See how much spread we got on that. Not a huge amount. It's like 1 big hole still. Like it says, it's 9 pellets, but like that's a lot. I mean, I'm gonna back up, but I mean, look at the tight hipfire accuracy on this weapon, and this is without really any attachments to do anything like that, like no laser sights or crazy advanced stuff. So we have hit some spread range on that, just a tiny bit. Like most of the pellets hit right here still, right? So let's take a look at the bird shot, because the bird shot's supposed to be close range devastation. So maybe that one spreads a lot, but at the same time, like there's no real reason to use bird shot because it gives you way less range, way less accuracy, less damage. It's not a close range devastation would apply to me. Like you lose that range and accuracy, but like it fucking hits, and I don't really like it. You can see the spread is much wider, right? So even at that range, it didn't hit the wall. Why the fuck is the wall doing this? Fallout, you're betraying me. Your bullet impact is supposed to be better than this. Okay, so let's take a little step back here. That's a spread. That's a spread, right? That's some spread. right? We take even further back. That's some spread, right? But I mean, that's still hitting a fucking lot. You're doing a lot of damage, I imagine, with that. But really, it's either slug or high explosive slug. Really, I mean, you could, if you really want to be a big shotgun person, you can use the buckshot. But I don't know if I would go birdshot. I mean, you could slam fire birdshot. Wouldn't that be funny? Just make it 127 accuracy. You're like, I can't use it in VATS, but I could fucking spray some shit down range. Like, so that's the shit. That's, if you really were concerned about the pump action being too fucking slow, you can obviously slam fire the gun, and you could put this birdshot on and just put pallets out, and then you'd eventually die, right? We're gonna test that out right now. So I'm going to go in here to my cheap terminal portable because I have a spawn NPC grenade here. So I should make, they gotta be an enemy, obviously. I already have them, but my bad. What do we want to fight? It's obviously going to have to be an animal, which is a Deathclaw. I don't know if a Deathclaw is really an animal. It's like a genetic mutation, but I gotta make sure that I have a turret over here that I don't want to shoot at the Deathclaw. So we have the Deathclaw here. Hi. I mean, that seemed plenty effective. Still, at that close range, you're doing just fine. But obviously, it can be better. It can be better. It will be better, right? And really, the glow sights are so nice on this too. I'm a big iron sight person as it is anyway, so I appreciate not even have to think about scopes. And obviously, we're slam firing it. But if you do the high explosive slug ammo, even with the pump action, to gain that accuracy, just a little bit. And obviously, you can do the suppressor too. I just don't really like the sound of the weapon suppressed too. I'll show that off here, I guess, because I don't like it. It's fine. it's fine. It's real quiet, nonsensical nonsense. So Deathclaw here. It seemed to work just fucking fine. That Deathclaw got pretty fucked, right? But you have different ways you can handle it, right? Like your preferences and stuff. Obviously, this is going to make your VATS accuracy somewhat better. Look, the 95s across the board from even this range is pretty good for a fucking shotgun, especially because Fallout, Bethesda in general, hates making shotguns work well in VATS. And this particular one does work, well enough. The slugs, you got range. That was an 858 damage headshot. That's a good amount of damage. But not a huge amount of customization. I know like some of you really like customization. I actually like the fact that it's kind of quite simple. I guess we'll show off iron sights. There really isn't a difference. It's a personal preference thing. It's just like, do you want them to glow or not? Because they're the same sight. This is a lot harder to read though, if you ask me. 750. I don't know why the variability in that damage. Like it's a range or something. But the glow sights is the way to go on this. I mean, do you want to slam fire? I mean, slam fire can be fun. Like you could definitely do that. You could do buckshot with a slam fire. You could really put some fucking damage down range. But like, it's not a huge amount of options in terms of this. We're gonna kill another Deathclaw. I mean, that's still effective too. Like if you run the slam fire and you really want to just tap the fuck out of the trigger, it fucking dies. That's your business too. And obviously, buckshot can't accidentally kill yourself with, like, because it's explosive rounds. So, it's a personal preference. There's enough variety here that you can create a playstyle that you want, and it's a really fun shotgun to use. I'm going to go use it in some combat, and I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, everybody, we're pulling up here on my Zombies Arena arcade mode. That's like I always do to test my weapons. So we're going to hop into this. We're going to go super duper mark, because why not? And I have made it the birdshot version with slam fire and no suppressor, and I just want to test its close range potential because we're in a close range situation. Let's spawn in some super mutants. I want it to actually be kind of tough, like really decently HP tanky though, so that way you could have to put multiple rounds into the thing. And I think my VATS accuracy with an accuracy stat of 27 is going to be off, but that's actually quite fine, right? It's a one shot to the head too. Does the slam fire burst in VATS? It does indeed. That's an interesting aspect. It essentially counts the weapon as automatic. You get a nice look at the weapon here and the reload animation. And, and obviously it has, a unique reload animation. That is unique, right? Even though it does make it so you have to reload 5 every time. I don't know why it's 5 either. There's no way to make it a 5-round magazine. You're getting a little bit of recoil here. See, that's actually even worse. But now that I know that the slam fire does at least interesting things in VATS, you could do that. Right, where you make sure something dies, I guess, right, by putting the 3 shells like a full auto burst would be Obviously, that's going to make you have to reload a lot, too. But you do get quite a bit of recoil with this particular combination. Maybe it's because of the birdshot. Obviously, high explosive might be. But, like, at close range, that super mutant did not stand a chance. We'll do one more wave because I feel like it. I'm here, and I just really like testing shotguns. I really just like shooting shotguns. I really like it. If we're talking about weapons that make you feel powerful, right? Shotgun's gonna be like pretty up there on the list. Obviously, it's not like, you know, a B and fucking G or anything. But once again, I've leveled up in the video though. You guys gotta let me know what perks to take. Nobody let me know last time I mentioned it in the video. But I mean, maybe some of you are all even watching to this point in the video. You know, who knows? It's a weird vibe. I'm gonna try to manually shoot. I'm also gonna try to do some third-person shooting here. So, you know, forget to test on that. The slam fire is, I mean, it's fast, but it's not. Is it like broke or something? It is a little bit janky. And I mean, obviously I made the birdshot to make the shotgun weak. The troubleshoot is hardened sniper rifle. It's fine. I mean, I'm not too worried about robots. But I think this particular variant, especially in VATS, at close range, is what I would refer to as devastating. So, 2-head shot burst, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. It does work for that. But I really think that like a slug, or the high explosive slug, if you're not worried about blowing yourself up, is kind of the way to go here. Like, this is 70. I mean, that was good enough, obviously. If you're in this close range, this is devastating. But I would make it pump action, keep that accuracy high, and then try to, you know, use it at whatever range you want to use it. So it could be like the only gun you use. But it's still a good gun. And the fact that the slam fire exists is cool. I really like how that works in VATS. I like that you get, you know, a little bit of variety in terms of your ammunition type, and the ammunition type is kept separate from the receiver, so you can make the weapon powerful and then work off of that with the different ammunition types. I like the model. It does look nice. The pump looks nice. Obviously, when you rapid pump it and you really, you know, get that slam fire going, kind of look a little jank. Just hold on the trigger. It is full auto, right? But it actually looks hold up. It holds up. I think that actually looks quite nice. The model looks really good. You know, it's very easy to craft, you know, potentially free at the chemistry station. Just find a chemistry station, you get the weapon, you can buy it at a vendor, you can do all kinds of things. Obviously, it's not having a huge amount of attachment variety, but I don't think you really need it. Who's shooting? Really? You're going to interrupt me in the outro of my video right now, bitch. Okay? If you guys, I think the guard got him. But that's one of my, you know, mods making the gunshot sound really loud. These guys really took it to him. But yeah, this is a good gun. I love shotguns. I've covered a lot of shotguns. I mean, it's not a huge mod file size, and I appreciate that. That's the you know, you take the less attachment variety for the sake of having the ability to, you know, not eat your entire load order off of one gun. So that's a big positive for me. And it's a Mossberg. It's a pump action. I love pump actions because I love the animation of that. That's why I would actually make it slow and not slam fire, because you get a little recoil heavy on that. And I don't think you're going to really need that many shots. You use it more as like a precision shotgun type weapon with a slug type ammo. One of the slug varieties is how I would probably use it. But different strokes for different folks. You guys let me know what your stroke is down in the comment section down below. If you guys want to check out the custom Mossberg 590 shotgun mod for yourselves, the easiest way to do that would be check out the top link in the description of this video. Leave a link there to the Bethesda.net page and the Nexus mod page so you can download it for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. We'll greatly appreciate that. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.